What does your soul want you to know? Okay. I'm just going to get them all out. Are we taking this on? All right. Anything else at the bottom of the deck? Manifesting is my superpower. Okay. So we're putting you on blast. All right. Because you're being notified officially that you have the ability to manifest on a large scale, on a quick scale. I feel like you have tapped into this like purpose of yours. I feel like it took a lot to find this path, but once you found it, like you're devoted to it. You're committed to it. Where there is a will, there's a way. Okay. You are safe here. Some of you need to hear that you are safe. Facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. So you are creating this ripple effect that is helping the masses just by being who you are and focusing on your own high vibes because it heals the world. Clearing your karma. I feel like this was part of your experiences and they had a purpose. You are worthy. The lesson learned here was that you are worthy and you are enough. And you also realize that you are protected by Source, the Most High. And your devotion unites me with the infinite. And this is about universal energy. So with that, I think we should say thank you. I just have lots of gratitude for this. This is beautiful. We're going to tap in and see what we get when we ask, what is the fated life versus the destined life for you? So fated life is what you're born into. Okay. The destined life is the fool's journey, the hero's journey, the courageous call of the soul. So fated life, the call of the ego, you have the void. Destined life. Let's see. Destiny life. Call of the soul. Oh, this is the call of the soul. The star bathing. All right, so this is, first out is going through this death and rebirth process, okay? Like moving out of the shadow, right, towards the light. And there is this like massive duality playing out here. The polarity here is sick. So this is you stopping, going through some sort of like just releasing all things. It's almost like doing like a reset on a PC. I feel like there was a factory reset that happened. And I feel like this was destined to happen, okay? And it was this like major awakening, this, initiation and activation of a light body, a crystal grid and transmissions, as well as activations, okay? So I feel like you went through a soul's like activation. You went through this like healing process. I feel like this was like an initiation as well. There was a lot that played out here. Let's see what the bridge is. So the bridge would be like, what's the challenge? What's a decision, or, what kind of action needs to be taken at this time to support this? Ha! It says jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Wow. What else can we get? Let's say the bridge. Anything you want to clarify and add to the bridge? Like what's the is there any challenge or anything like that? What else you want to add? Yeah, this is you understand that you are multifaceted. Okay, so this is you understanding like just how big of an energy you truly are. Like, you're thinking like far too small. Like you're feeling like, oh, I'm just this, person named so-and-so. And they're like, no. Do you see all this? Do you see how big this energy is? You're multifaceted. You're unique. It's time for you to be seen. Like you no longer can hide behind all the things. You are a child of the cosmos, okay? You have the intelligence of the universe and it lies within you, okay? So I feel like this is why you went through the most recent process of like a spiritual rebirth, a ego death and a spiritual birth. It's almost like the purification of the soul, okay? Enlightenment. I feel like there's a whole lot of enlightenment energy here. So I would say, like, you know, you could be a guide that might be helping others. So let's see if we can get some more info. All right, so we're going to get some information regarding your star origins, okay? So this is collective, so keep that in mind. What is the soul gift? What does this collective have in common as it relates to maybe some of their soul gifts? Understanding that you're not alone, that you are part of a community, that you are, you know, desiring physical connection, or some of us may be connecting with one another shortly, or through some sort of like energy portal I'm getting, whereas there could have been a lot of isolation, but you're not alone. So this is really saying, like, you know, there's many others that you have a connection to, energetic connection. You're being asked to trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, okay? So I feel like you may be feeling like, when it comes to your soul gifts, like you're behind the boat. You're not. Like, everything unfolds the way it's meant to, okay? And also there's many directions to go, like in this card here, you know, and I feel like you'll be, you know, like I feel like just ride the waves, okay? The soul gift. Yeah, I feel, again, like star ancestors. You know, this is really talking about all the hidden secrets and the wisdom, the lost wisdom. I feel like, you know, there's truth, there's clarity, there's progress, there's technology, there's, you know, obviously a ton of guidance, okay, that can be applied in the now, all right? So I feel like, you know, past civilizations are connecting with many of us, okay, who have, you know, signed up to be here to kind of like anchor in the new, you know, the new eon, if you will. Okay, I think we're completing a 26,000 year cycle. So again, like, this is representing like prior cycles, okay, and you may have access to ancestors who had those experiences, so they have those knowledge. They have that knowledge. They have that wisdom. So you're very much could be an energy that's meant to kind of like share this. Yeah, I feel like there is this like big picture perspective playing out here. You're being asked to zoom out, okay? A lot of things don't matter that you are worried about, okay? Or that you might be distracted by. I'm getting like those are distractions. Yeah, I feel like, you know, the whole purpose here is to help Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, okay? This is the earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slowing down and spending more time in nature and grounding is also what I'm getting. So you very much could be taking this energy and anchoring it here into the physical, okay? So you could be like some sort of energy transmuter, or I don't know, some sort of energy transfer from you to wherever you are, okay? So that could be like your channel, your telepathic, you're an energy healer, like you're here to help, you know, heal. Maybe you're a grid worker, you know, this could really apply to quite a lot of the modalities. Yeah, and then I have learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. All right, some of you are feeling this quite a bit, like, ugh, you know, like, it's dense. They want you to zoom out though, okay? And you know, find some things that like can ground you at the same time. Let's see what else we might have. Longing for home and being homesick for the stars. I feel like you're missing. It's like, you know, you're not from here and it's like a short stint, okay? It's kind of like going away to summer camp, right? It's like, you know, you're going to be gone 2 weeks and, you know, you end up getting a little homesick. I feel like, you know, being in Earth School is like, or, you know, Earth Camp, you know, Earth is definitely a program, many programs in which we experience situations and all kinds of things, many ranges of things. I feel like, you know, there is this like, you know, missing and reminiscing of past experiences I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like there's this golden children that's coming up here. So this will be like your inner child. All right, there could have been a need to kind of like work through this. This also can be like something that you have some sort of like rare gifts, okay? And there's this innocence about you, and there's this tenderness about you. I feel like you've been experiencing quite a lot even throughout your life, not just recent. I feel like this also could be that like you may have golden children or you are one. So you've definitely done some inner child healing. You may be helping and doing that in your family ancestral line because maybe the trauma keeps repeating itself until it's healed. So I feel like you were the one that was kind of that cycle breaker. That's like the karmic wound here. I feel that is being, and again, it could also be like abandonment wounds as a result of kind of, you know, having to heal inner childhood wounds and the innocence and, you know, being different and also being like ridiculed for being different and unique. So I feel like there's a bit of that. I feel like that's some karmic stuff here that might be a catalyst for healing, or, you know, even if it's a mirror. Again, we got the, you know, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. You're a child of the cosmos. Okay, so again, like, you know, you're here for a special purpose is what I'm getting. And so this can present in many realities, many different ways. But what I'm getting is that, like, you know, you're on this special mission. Okay. I feel like you've gone through this like massive endings and deaths and rebirths, like probably many times in life. And so have your ancestors. So I feel like, you know, this is you understanding that you were birthed. It's like you went through this like cosmic womb. And then I have, you know, we are the Hathors. So you very much could have strong ancestors from this period, or this group. This is like deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal as well. So take how that might resonate for you. Some of you go like way back, okay? Your ancestors do. Maybe not you necessarily, but I feel like you definitely have a long line of connections here. I'm also getting, is there a life lesson here we can talk about? Cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. All right, so again, like this is being like you're like receiving communication, okay? Like they're in this like cosmic egg. And so this is like you connecting with cosmic ancestors. Remember how I was like, you go like way back. And this is like you staying grounded because of all this connectivity that you have. You might like need a lot of downtime. I feel like that's kind of something you've learned about yourself, is that like the sensories you experience might be not so much of a difficulty, but more of an enhancement. I think you see your abilities, your sensory, you know, abilities as key for the job now that you are, you know, have gone through that spiritual awakening and your gifts are online and you're activated. Is there a current obstacle here? Yeah, look, it says multifaceted, unique nature, as well as letting yourself be seen. It's like you were just playing yourself so small and you're like this big, beautiful, you know, star keeper and star ancestor and child of the cosmos and, you know, whatever you want to identify as. I feel like this is, again, like experiencing, you know, an activation of your light body as well as your crystal grid and the grids around you. I feel like you may even be like a grid worker or some sort of like, you know, you have a specific role here. And yeah, again, like this is like transmission energy. So you may like be like a conductor or a channel, okay? Like a vessel in which light energy flows in whatever way the divine sees fit. What's this? Yeah, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. Some things are just not yours to carry, okay? This is talking to my empaths. This is talking to, maybe somebody from your past cycle, prior to maybe your even ego death or dark night of the soul. Like, there was this feeling like, this very much could be happening and playing out now, where someone feels and is experiencing the split. Okay, so this is them going through their ego death. Okay, they're feeling defenseless. There may even be like a righting of past wrongs, and then there could be some uprooting. So again, there could be some apologies, but I feel like this is where the boundaries come in. This is with you letting it go and realizing like this is not yours to carry. Like this is something that they need to experience for their own soul's growth. So I feel like that's also part of your calling, is to realize like you do have a double mission. You are a light worker, starseed. You're serving the world just by being you. Okay. And I feel like you very much could be a messenger of the light, a channel, a guide. But this is you, that temperance energy where you bring balance and peace and harmony. Okay. So that's what some of us are here to do. Okay. I would say, with the I'm sorry card, I would just say, they, like you went through your experience alone and you were isolated, so that, the influences and distractions were limited so that you could focus on your soul's growth. And you did say yes to doing that work. I feel like there's an opportunity here for someone else to go through that maybe you have some sort of, maybe had a contract with in the past that is no longer an active contract. So, you're certainly on your path and journey. You've gone through the ascension process and you are activated of service, in whatever way that is for you. Okay. That can just be you being like a really awesome person and actually caring about things that people, say we should care about. Whatever that is for you. But I feel like, there is this, lessons playing out, and there is a bit of like direction. We're starting to see, certain energies go one way, others go this way. Sometimes it's, learning how to follow your intuition before things really show up in the physical. So this would be like believing before seeing. I feel like, you found it's almost like you went through a purification or something to that effect, like a resurrection almost. I don't know if that's proper to say, but I feel like there's been this like total rebirth, and you're having this fresh start, and it's beautiful. And I feel like there's an opportunity, for others to go through that too. And I feel like you're going to start seeing more of this. And just know that like it's not your responsibility to heal people, okay? It's theirs, all right? But you can certainly be of support, and I feel like there's boundaries needed when it comes to that. And I just burped, so I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for. All right, excellent.